the number of bacteria in your gut actually far outweigh the number of cells in your body. You're more bacteria than you are yourself, which is pretty gross.
Well, it's not specifically about podcasting this question, but it's this thing of the gut-brain connection and how we all kind of have this second brain in our digestive system. And we're only kind of, it's becoming widely accepted now that the foods we eat do have a significant impact on how our brain works, how it performs, how we feel, what our mood's like. Do we have these crazy sugar highs and crashes? And I was just wondering, either of you, Sarah, Serena, just you've obviously spent a lot more time looking into this than me, and if there's any interesting stuff in that area that you've been paying attention to recently, or that you think is quite interesting.
I guess I should say that neither of us are nutritionists, so anything that we say, please do your own research and take it with a pinch of salt. I think the aspect of the gut brain thing that really fascinates me is the microbiome and the bacteria in your gut. There's a brilliant book, I think the author's called Alana Collen, and it's called 10% Human, and it's how the number of bacteria in your gut actually far outweigh the number of cells in your body. You're more bacteria than you are yourself, which is pretty gross. But that's a really brilliant book for anyone who wants to learn more about that. And to be honest, I don't know that much more than my own reading and the people that we've chatted to on the podcast, but I think eating loads of vegetables and eating kind of good probiotics and prebiotics is all really key, because if we basically eat good food, we feed the good bacteria in our gut, which has a positive impact on us. And this is clearly put incredibly simply. When we eat badly, like sugar and things, we're really feeding the bad bacteria, and the imbalance in that can do a huge number of things on a mental level, on a physical level. That's kind of as much as I probably feel qualified to say about it. Sarah?
I would just add to that when your gut is happy, then it's having to do less work. So, and kind of what I was saying earlier about eating in a calm environment, if your gut is calm, then that pathway, and I forget which one of your glands, and I can't remember which one it is, but the one that goes straight from your brain to your gut, and it's like the super highway of nervous systems.
Vagus nerve.
Wow,
Vagus nerve. Yeah. So when your gut is happy, and this is again just from what we've kind of learnt along the way in our podcast, then that connection to your brain will also be a little happier, and vice versa. So yeah, I mean, we're not trained in this, as you can tell, as we're just jumbling things out, but it's definitely so interesting to look into. And we've got a podcast episode with Kimberly Wilson, who speaks about this a lot. So if anyone is interested in this, I would definitely say to have a listen to that one. It's really fascinating.